Okay, we are live. I believe we're live. Oh, where am I looking? This is it's a crazy day. It's a crazy last 2 hours, that's for sure. I because this is such a big deal for us, I want to wait to go too much farther until I get a sound check from somebody. Hopefully that'll happen quick because we got a lot to get into.
Yeah, for me too.
I forgot to stop the audio coming from my other computer. So there's our sound check. It came from the computer. Thank you, Candy. So yeah, kind of a big day for us here, folks. Super excited. You can see we are wearing these shirts. We talked about them. Was it 2 weeks ago I talked about them?
It was either 2 weeks or last week. It was, yeah, maybe 2 weeks.
Yep. Showed the artwork to all of you. And this, I mean, you know, come on. Mine's better, right? Mine's better than no. The Bubbles one is absolutely gorgeous.
I don't know if you can see
Oh,
it,
you can see it perfectly. Yep.
Okay.
We went ahead. Today is the launch of the website. We launched it 2 hours ago and made it accessible to the channel members. You know, hey, we've got to give channel members perks. That's just part of the deal. We've got to do that. They're showing us the support like that. So we gave them a early access to the site, but it is open to everyone now. I put the website down in the description of this stream. The problem is I don't know why. I was scrambling at the last minute to try to figure out how to make it a clickable link, and it wouldn't work for me. I don't know why. So you might actually have to type in the address. And it's very possible that the reason why it doesn't work for me is because I am the website administrator. So what I'm putting out as links is not exactly the same thing that you would need. So hopefully somebody in the chat could share the website, an actual link to the website, which you might not be able to do. I think moderators can. In fact, I know moderators can. We'll have to see. I don't know. But we opened this thing up at 7 o'clock p.m. our time, 2 hours ago. And within 4 minutes, we got our first order, which I'm super excited about. And it was from Allison Amaya. I hope I'm saying your name right.
They're on here.
The very first one to place an order. And I wanted to do something special for the first order. And so I said, hey, you know what? We've got that pleco that we're not selling, not a live pleco, that we're not selling on the website. There's a very particular reason why. It's this guy, and isn't he so adorable? Now, this particular pleco is not for sale on the website, but we have a bunch of others that are for sale. You can see that one there. They're all for sale. They're there ready for you. In fact, there's some new ones that we're going to talk about in a minute. This one, they sent us with our first order. Like, hey, look at this. You might want to make this available. So they sent this to us. I think it's adorable. I think it's probably something we should carry on the website, but I didn't even know it was available. And so I emailed Allison. I said, hey,
It's so cute.
do you want this? And she said, yes. So we're going to go ahead and include this in the box to her. Isn't it cute? If you're not familiar with these, they have little suction cups on them. You can stick them to the side of your tank, and it looks absolutely adorable. People always are commenting about this one. And ever since, thank you, Allie, for putting that up there. Ever since I've had these on my tanks, people have always asked. So when it came time to launch another website, we knew those had to be on there. They were one of the first things that I ordered.
And the really cool thing is, which I didn't know until recently, they have the little betas and the shrimp, and they're so cute.
Yeah, I guess we'll just get right into that, huh?
Yeah. Oh, I can't help it because these are just adorable. The little betas, they're cute.
It's upside down.
There's 2 of them. They're adorable.
Yep, little betas.
And
these
then the shrimps.
These
They're
are
just cute.
These are new. Our website was shut down for a couple of years, and they introduced these while we did not have our website. You barely showed them. I mean, geez. They're adorable. The little beta, you can stick this again on the side of your tank. You can stick it on the lid of your tank, wherever you want. They're absolutely adorable. Blue one and the red one. Same, I guess it's the
really
same
cute.
thing, but different colors. I mean, come on. These, I think we've already sold like 6 of these
I'm
in the
just
2
wondering
hours that our website's been available.
Why isn't there a female beta available?
Well, I think you know the answer to that. The males are the ones that
We're going to have to get a
draw
female.
the most
We're going to have
attention.
to get a lot of females because then we could sell them as sororities.
I think one of the cool things that we could do, and I'll have to reach out to them and find out if we could do it, is to have that's on your shirt made into a
Bubbles,
plushie.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, that would be absolutely precious. We're getting ahead of ourselves here because I jumped in with this and then you start talking about betas. I do want to shout out the others that have placed orders already. This is a big night for us. We're going to be talking about the website probably the entire night. I don't know how much we're going to get to the chat here tonight, folks. I apologize about that, but this is a big deal for us. And so I definitely want to shout out the people who have placed orders already. And if an order comes in while we're live, you're going to hear a little cha-ching. And I know that's kind of rude. I know that sounds kind of like greedy, but that's the notification that our website company has. So you're going to hear a ching. That's going to mean a cha-ching. That's going to mean a new order came in, and I will definitely shout out whoever those people are that put in those orders. But we had Allison Amaya, as I said, Jamie McDonald, Allie Patton, Delana Silva, Marcus Klein, Amanda Hosford, Brandon Edwards, Lisa Wallace, Che Shapansky, I hope I'm saying that right. Still going here. Jeffrey Wilson, Mark McCauley, Dwayne Sterlson, Colin Elliott was the most recent. Thank you to all of you. Those are all obviously channel members that got early access. They went to it. They put their orders in. Everything's going to be going out tomorrow. I hope. I know 13 out of the 14 orders are going out tomorrow for sure. We still have a truck coming to deliver stuff.
I know, that's crazy.
It's absolutely crazy. But anyway, these will all go out tomorrow. Really excited about that. Thank you all so much for that. And I believe here, oh, wait a minute. There's been more. Tony Knight also came in, and I'm not going to say what these people ordered because that's ridiculous. And Catherine Green also came in. I didn't get the cha-ching. I wonder why that is. Maybe it's because I have the app open. Maybe I should shut the app. And I hope I didn't miss one. Colin Elliott. Yeah, I don't think I missed one. So very excited about this whole thing. This website it's been completely overwhelming getting it all set up. There is so much to it. You have no idea unless you've set up a website before, an e-commerce website. It's absolutely ridiculous. The things that go on. Yep. There it is. That is it Jeremy Hopper? I don't even know what's happening here. This is getting out of control in a beautiful way. Good Lord. Did I say Catherine Green? Did I say that one? Marissa you knew I was going to struggle with this. Tarangelo. I hope I'm saying that right. Jeremy Hooper and Ashley Johnson. Thank you. Y'all are making us feel like superstars here today.
you.
This is absolutely unbelievable. I've been completely overwhelmed getting this thing set up. And so it's not complete. I don't think it's ever going to be complete. It's always going to be a work in progress. But what I want to do with this website is have it not only be somewhere where you can go to buy products, but also have information on there, have some stuff on there that is 100% geared towards new fish keepers. The video that I uploaded on Sunday, which was just me in this one, here we go. That somebody got on me in that video in the comment section. You're talking to us like you're talking to a bunch of 5-year-olds, or said something like that. I'm not mad at that person. I actually, as weird as it sounds, I actually think that's kind of like a compliment because that's what I'm trying to do. And a lot of people jumped in the comment section to defend me, and that was very nice of them to do that. But that's the goal. That's what I try to do. When I'm making videos, when you're making videos, the whole goal behind it is to reach those new fish keepers. I'm not going to go through the whole spiel again of our mission, but the website goes along with that. We're trying to help keep fish keepers fish keeping. Wow, who'd have thunk with the name that we have? But that's the whole goal behind this website. So there's going to be a lot of articles. I don't want to call them blogs because then it sounds like I'm copying Corey. But of course, there's 133 million blogs out there. But anyway, it's not giving me the right notification. I want the cha-ching notification. I think that's more impactful.
Not during a stream.
I actually messaged a friend of mine and I said, look, I want to shout out these orders when they come in on the website. Is it going to be in bad taste if we have the cha-ching going off in the background? Because that's like a greed sound. I hope nobody takes it that way. But anyway, there's going to be a lot of videos on the site. There's going to be a lot of articles on the site. These are going to be articles that are written by me and written by you in our own words. We are not marine biologists. We are not aqua veterinarians, if that's even a thing. We are fish keepers. We keep fish. We have a lot of fish tanks. We're going to explain the things that we do in situations in these articles and in these videos. And a lot of them are going to be videos that we've already made and that are, on the channel already. But that's kind of the goal with this, again, is to catch that new fish keeper that's struggling, and we want to keep them in. So there we go.
Is that Melissa Jeswald?
Let me see. Uh-oh. Now the app is telling me it could not be retrieved. The internet down here is terrible. Yes, we got, I don't know where I stopped. I think I stopped at, I don't know where I stopped. Y'all are out of control with the support that you're showing to us tonight. I don't recognize any of these names. So Daniel Hodnett, again, if I mispronounce your name, I'm very, very sorry, but it's been a crazy day. Kenneth Rouser, Melissa Jeswald, Jonathan Hatfield, and Janice Lundberg. Thank you so much for your orders tonight. This is what we were hoping for. It's going to be hard for me not to get emotional while we're doing this because...
Can I just...
Of course you can. Please do.
A second,
please do.
Because I took a picture with Bubbles today. I did a selfie and I put it up on the KG Tropicals Instagram because I was so excited. I thought, I don't want to just share the shirt of Bubbles. I want to share a shirt of me wearing, how do I put that? Okay, let me rephrase this. I want to share with Bubbles me wearing his shirt. So I did a selfie and it's so cute.
It really is. It almost looks like a professional took that photo and it was our 18-year-old. Yeah. She's 18 now. And she's getting ready to go off to college.
I just wanted to share that because, Bubbles is real. He's still around. He's a big part of my life. And I think it's just special.
We've had a little bit of a scare with Bubbles this week. He's been showing some signs of some stress and stuff like that, but you took care of him. Is he 100% now, or?
He is not 100%, but he's on the mend. I think what happened, to be honest, is I had pothos in there with him, and the roots from the pothos, some of them started to look like they were rotting, and I think it was causing some issues in my water, so I removed them, and I gave Bubbles a new home, basically. So he's happy now, and he's doing perfectly fine.
Good. Folks, she's holding back tears here. I don't know if you can tell, but she is. She cares for this fish as much as she does for her cats. This is a special fish, and it's going to be it's going to be a bad day when anything ever happens to that fish.
Bubbles is going to live forever.
Yeah, he's going to be around for quite some time.
For as long as as long as I can possibly keep him alive. As long as betas can live that are blind, I'll do my best.
The problem with him is that we don't know how old he was when we got him.
Yeah.
because he was grown. I mean, he has not grown since we got him. I think he's fattened up a little bit, but he hasn't gotten bigger since we got him. So he might be, a senior. We don't know, and we'll never know. So.
And the funny thing is, I'm going to share a little secret. Only you know.
Oh,
no
boy.
one else knows. Bubbles will only take one kind of food.
Perfect advertisement.
But I'm honest. The thing is, he'll only take one food, and the reason why he will only take this food is because it floats and it's easy for him to find.
Seek out.
It takes me like 5 minutes to feed this fish, but it's what I was able to get him to eat from the very beginning, so I stuck with it. And it seems like it's the only thing he really likes because it's the only thing he can really find. And it's the Tetra.
Is it the Tetra floating pellets?
I think so.
Yep.
But I don't feed it to any of my other betas. It's just he's special. And I try to give him some other stuff. He will. The funny thing is he will, if I can get it just in the right place at the right time. He likes the extreme curl flakes. But it's just so much easier to give him that pellet.
I've been sitting here at my desk, actually turned this way, and she's back there fighting him because you've been like, she's been trying to feed him for like 5 minutes, and he won't take the pellets, and then finally he'll take one, and she's like, yay!
I know, it's always a yay moment because I feel so good as long as he gets a couple a day because he's pretty round, so I don't want to overdo it. He's definitely as healthy as a beta could be. So
he is a spoiled guy. He just got a new decoration in his tank yesterday too, didn't he?
Well, yeah, because I didn't want him to not have anything. Because
I
took the pothos out.
I had the pleasure of FaceTiming with the River Life yesterday. Got my cup in the screen in the shot here, and he showed me his pond, and he had, I don't recall exactly why it was, but he had the waterfall turned off when he called, and he's like, I'm getting ready to turn it back on, and I wanted you to see it. And so he turned it on while we were on FaceTime, and it's just the most amazing thing in the world. And
I'm so jealous of that pond.
I absolutely am too. So, and that's when you brought home that I was on the phone with him or on the FaceTime with him when you brought home that,
Right.
that new plant for Bubbles. So, this is going to be so hard to get through all of this here today, and it's a good problem to have. It makes me feel like a special person, but orders are coming in and super chats are coming in, and some of them are big colors and all. I don't think I've ever felt as special as I do tonight.
Well, if you said you were going to shout out people that have ordered, you can't not do it.
Oh, I will not stop. Trust me, that's going to happen. Kevin Burkett, Roger Mason, Paul Martin. We love Paul Martin. I mean, that guy.
Yeah,
We love
Paul
all
Martin.
these people, but Delilah Walton, David Smoyer, and Jose Nunez.
Thank you so much.
And I think we just had, no, we didn't just have, we had 3 more. Roxanne, I'm sorry, Batness, I hope I'm saying your name right. Eric Furlow, we know that name.
Eric Furlow.
And Nathaniel Bassett. This is getting out of control here, and I haven't even addressed a single super chat here. I'm going to get to them, folks, I promise you. This is extenuating circumstances, but believe me, when people show support to us, we are going to absolutely do our part to show it back. I have seen a couple of times in the super chat or in the chat window, people are talking about KG Tropicals should start a Discord server. I hear that all the time, and I'm going to be,
that?
I don't know. I don't even know what Discord is. So maybe someday I will figure that out, and maybe I will do one, but I don't know. A lot of people say that, and I'm like, what is Discord? I don't even know what it is.
I don't even have a Twitter thing.
Yeah, well, it's good that you don't. KG Tropicals does, but don't follow us, folks, because we ain't on there, and we don't plan on being on there either. But Instagram and a little bit of Facebook and YouTube, that's where you're going to find us. So, all right. If you're just joining us, 20 minutes in, we got a whole lot more people that showed up after the opening there. We launched our website today. We're talking about that. That is the predominant topic of today's live stream. And it is kind of promotion for ourselves. Yeah, we got a lot of things to talk about. We could talk about my new fish. We could talk about the fact that I didn't put my video up that I said I was going to do. It's coming. Don't worry. The video of the new fish.
The decoration that you just stuck in your...
Yep, I redid this tank back here. You can see there's bubbles now, and not the beta bubbles, but actual bubbles. And I put a piece of driftwood in there. We got stuff we could talk about going on in the fish room, but we'll have to see how long it takes us to get through all the website stuff, and then we'll get into all of that. So I already went through what the goal of the website is. It's not just a place for us to make money. Yes, it is something to kind of supplement my other job. The hope would be that the website, I don't care to get rich off of the website. Stop that. I don't care to get rich off of it, but if I can generate an income from that can replace the income from my other job, then I can be a full-time KG Tropicals guy, which would be exciting. But the biggest thing is, I've said it a million times, I believe the more fish keepers we keep in the hobby, the faster our hobby is going to grow, and the better off we're all going to be, because the more the hobby grows, the more innovation there's going to be, the more progress there's going to be by these big manufacturers and stuff like that. And it's going to stop being just a status quo industry. It's going to move forward. And there already is a lot of things happening. People making full controllers for freshwater aquariums that are controlled by an app and stuff like that. This is all, I believe, happening because of what all of us are doing on social media. Not just the people that are creating content, not just the people that have websites and Discord servers, but all of you. 520 people in here watching right now. All of you are partaking in this too. This is going to get annoying. Not the orders coming in, but that email ringtone is terrible. By the way, anybody sending me messages through the chat feature on the website right now, obviously I'm kind of not going to be able to get to those until after the stream, but I will get to those. Yes, there is a chat feature on the website where you can get direct contact with me. I will tell you this though, folks, that is for customers on the website. It's not for people to say, hey, how many Oscars, how many of this fish can I put in a tank and all of that. It's just, that's not what it's for. It's for people. Geez, I'm gonna have to turn off the ringtones because that one is annoying. It's for people. I've already had messages come through on it like, hey, I just placed an order and my address is wrong. Can you fix it? You know, that's what it's for. When are you going to get this product in and all of that kind of stuff? That's what it's for, not for fixing fish problems. I hope that makes sense. There's plenty of other ways of getting that information. That chat feature on the website is for customers that are at the website. So just understand that there. But and that's one of those things. I just added that yesterday, that chat feature. I didn't even know it was available. But along with the information that will hopefully help keep fish keepers fish keeping, the other thing that I want to do with this website is have no-brainer products on the website. You're not going to see 1,000 products on our website. We're not trying to be the next aquarium co-op. We're not even, Corey doesn't have 1,000 products on his website, but we're not trying to take over the world. We're not trying to become the biggest fish store. That's not our thing. We want to help a very small group of people and keep them in the hobby. That's the goal with this. So what you may see on our, well, no, I shouldn't say it that way. What you see on our website is going to be like one filter, not 26 different filters. And it's going to be the reason why we have that product on the website, whatever it is going to be because that's what we use. It's what we believe in. Not only that, it's affordable. Some of the stuff is a little bit not cheap. None of the stuff that we deal with, unless you're buying giant aquariums and stuff like that, is overly expensive. But I know that's easy for me to say. But anyway, we're not going to have the cheapest stuff on our website. Sometimes what we pick out is the more expensive type. And it's not because we want to make more money. It's because it's what we believe is going to be the easiest for that new fish keeper to stay in this hobby with. And I'll give you a great example. What are you getting ready to say?
Nothing.
Something happened? What is it?
Nothing. I was just going to delete a chat, but Candy got it.
Oh, I'll give you a great example. When it comes to hang on the back filters, this is the filter that we're carrying. Not because we might make the most money on this. In fact, we make a lot less money on this product than we would on several of the other brands that we could carry. But if you recall, I did a series a while back reviewing hang on the back filters. My favorite in that series was the title from Seachem. Why? It's easy, it's efficient, it's super quiet. Everything about it is easy for the new fish keeper. So this is the filter, the only hang on the back filter that you're going to find on our website. Of course, all 4 sizes, the 35, 55, 75, and 110. But you're not going to find the penguin filters, which I love. You're not going to find the aqua clears, which I also love, or the Aqueons. That's the only one you're going to find on there. And it just so happens to be, of all of the hang on the back filters, it happens to be some of the higher priced out there. But in my opinion, it's worth it. And it's worth it for that new fish keeper. It's like, hey, if you're struggling, if you can't find the right thing, this is going to be the thing that I know is going to be easy for you. It's going to be easy to install, easy to maintain. It's going to be quiet and super, super efficient. Yeah, you might have to pay a couple more dollars for it up front, but it'll pay off in the end. So that's what the website is all about. It's about, we are going to bring products to you that we use regularly. As a matter of fact, Bubbles for the longest time had a Tidal 35 on his tank, but we took it off because we switched it all out to sponge filters from Aquarium Co-op. So our most special fish that we own, that's the filter that we had on his tank. So these are products that we use every day. And so we have 100% confidence recommending them to you. And not only recommending them to you, but recommending them to that new fish keeper that might just be getting into the hobby. We want to make that process as easy as possible for them so that we can keep them fish keeping. Now, let me do this. Let me refresh and see. Oh, you people. This is nuts. Ashley Smith, Kobe Metz, Curtis Schindler, Tommy Drywater, Lacey Mateo, and Stephen Pilipo. I'm going to say nice. Pilipo, or it could be Pilipow, but I'm going to say Pilipo. Thank you, all of you, for ordering off the website. Absolutely amazing. Way to make somebody feel like a superstar. I tell you what.
I think you should address the super chats and the new members.
Do you want to do that? Oh, you probably can't see them all.
The problem is I can't do it on here.
Understood. I will do that. 97 Judge became a new member today at 2:52. So there's a good chance he's probably not here at the moment, but welcome to the team. Christopher Tellefson also became a member right when the stream started, 9:03.
Awesome.
Kaler's Aquatics with the $15. Congratulations on the new website. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you, Bob.
Eric Furlow not only ordered, but he decided to send us money too. Congrats on the website. I finally got my 125 set up for my Africans.
Wow,
they came out of a 4-foot 120. I blacked out the whole tank and I'm in love. How dare you copy my idea?
That's awesome.
How dare you?
That's awesome.
No, that is awesome. I love it. And I can't wait to do that. Yeah, I'm not going to go down that road, but yeah, that's exciting. Happy for you there. Stephen Pipolo, not only put in an order, wasn't that one of the names I just read? Yep. But also with a super chat. I can't watch tonight. Can't wait to order the teas. Nice. Well, thank you. And it looks like you ordered a few of them because, yeah, the amount is up there. King and Queen Cichlids with the $10. This joker right here. I set the website up. Scott and I, you know this, of course, but people watching might not know this. Scott and I talk all the time, pretty much. Lately, it hasn't been daily, but it's a lot of times it's daily. Him and I will talk, and I'm sitting there. We just launched the website. I got all these questions coming through, and it's just like this manic thing. And he starts sending me the craziest messages on Facebook, like voice messages that are of the R-rated nature. And I'm like,
Not
no, this
Scott.
has to stop.
That was not Scott.
It definitely was Scott. So, but yeah, thank you, Scott. That's very nice of you. Don't mind the smoke. I just shot my computer and kicked the camera. I'm calm.
No, that's
Lisa,
probably what it was.
Lisa, you look gorgeous. That's what he says.
Thank you, Scott.
It was. He was frustrated with something that he was working on, and he.
I completely understand. I was upstairs on the computer tonight, and I was trying to figure out something, and I was like, ugh! So I text John. He doesn't answer. I'm like, ugh! So I had to go to the basement door, yell down, ask him a question. He's like, I only have 3 minutes, and I'm busy. And I was like, well, I need to know how to do this. You have to tell me. So he calls me. While I'm in my office upstairs, he calls me to tell me what to do. So anyways,
yeah, technical stuff is frustrating.
It's actually a little pathetic that we call each other in the same house.
We text each other from one floor over all the time too. I've texted her when I'm in the living room and you're in the office. I mean, it's pretty bad. Yeah. Katie's almost living the dream, re-upped as a member. She's been a member before. Tori Underwood, same thing. I know I've seen her as a member before. Welcome back to the team, or for the first time, whatever it is. I don't remember exactly. Matt Man B with the $2. Cha-ching, here's $2. Awesome. Yeah, I had to turn it off because I don't know. It was the other ringtone that was bothering me.
He gets distracted way too easily, so.
It is very hard. Curtis St. Martin with the $10 from my cats to yours.
Thank you.
David Kingston with the $4.50, and it skipped on me. Of course it did, because that's what YouTube does to me, because they want to torture me. Always look forward to Thursdays now. That is cool. Hopefully today is not too disappointing to people, because we're just basically advertising all night long. But it's not going to be like this every week, folks. I hope you know that. Delana Silva, she put in an order today too. Can't wait to get my shirts and stuffed beta. She awesome. is somebody to highlight, because she was the third or fourth order that came in. And listen, folks, when it comes to this shirt right here, I don't know if you've seen the back of it. I will get up eventually and show you. It says, if you don't like Oscars, I don't know how much it can be seen. On the back, it says, I'm not going to turn around right now, but you can go F yourself. But it doesn't say the real word. It says F***K. And it says that because that's what I said in a video a while back.
About if you don't like Oscars.
You can go blank yourself.
And it's so funny because I know you were referring that to Bob.
Yeah. Of course I was.
That's so funny.
Yeah. So with this being the kind of an adult themed shirt, we thought, well, there's no way in the world anybody's going to buy these for kids. And so when we were sitting down thinking of what sizes we're going to get, we need to get a lot of the larger sizes, because when we were selling shirts before, almost all of the orders were 2XLs and 3XLs and extra larges. I'm a 2XL myself, so I get it. And so we actually said, you know what, because there's an adult theme to this shirt, we can't imagine anybody is going to order a small of this. So we'll just not get any smalls, and we'll get more of the other sizes. And what do you know, 15 minutes after I launched the site, Delana Silva messages and says, where's the smalls?
Right.
So that's my bad on that. And we will order smalls, and they will be here at some point. But I just didn't think there was any way in the world anybody would want those. So thank you so much, Delana, for the order. And thank you. She was like, well, I'll get a medium then, whatever. So thank you for that. Petzotics Multiple Aquariums with the $2. I think John is holding back tears. It's hard. It's hard tonight. When you go through something like this, I've worked hard on this, folks. I've worked like nonstop on getting this together. You have this fantasy, I guess, of what would happen. We're going to launch it live, and wouldn't it be cool to get this many orders? And it's been way past that. So it's hard not to be emotional. This
It's
is
so funny because I told John tonight, I said, you know what, I'd be happy if we just got 5. I mean, I didn't expect we were going to get 5 in the first 30 minutes. Or sooner, actually. It's hard. Yeah.
Shoot.
It's a little
what have I done here?
overwhelming. In a good way, but completely unexpected.
It's definitely in a good way. I see a name on here for the second time, which is odd. That means you paid for shipping twice. Why'd you do that? Aaron Williams, Joseph Acosta, and Janice Lundberg. I'm pretty sure the name Janice Lundberg is on here twice. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I saw it. Nope. There it is twice. So Janice, you and I are going to have a talk. I'm going to have to refund you at least one of the shippings because that only makes sense.
And if it's over so much, it's free.
Well, yeah, but they're not. They're not over
Gotcha. Just saying, fair is fair.
But with that one, I mean, but yeah, you know what? I'll refund it all because the two of them together are over the $59.99. So yeah, your point is well taken. Paul Martin with the $25 and he placed an order. This is getting out of control. Congratulations, John and Lisa, on the new website and all the new adventures yet to come. It's an honor to be a member of the team. KG Tropicals, keep doing what you do so well. All the best to you and your family. Hi, Candy. Because he knows Candy, even though Candy's on the payroll of Aquarium Co-op, he knows she's part of this team too.
Oh, yeah.
She just does it out of the goodness of her heart. That's why. David Samsel with the $2. Thanks for the live stream. Yeah, this one's a little different, but you are very welcome. This is probably the biggest night of our YouTube. Do you call it a career? I mean, I guess at this point you do. But it's the biggest night. Thank you for being a part of that. Ashley Johnson became a member. Kobe Metz with the $5 and the order. Just ordered 2 shirts. My girlfriend and I can't wait. The process is more seamless than Amazon. Seamless than Amazon. That's a beautiful thing right there. I can't compete with Jeff Bezos, but hey, I appreciate that compliment. That's awesome. Guppies, Grumpy Mike's Fish with the $2. Congratulations, John and Lisa. Best wishes. Philip Bohm, didn't he order 2? I think. I don't know. Maybe not. Thank you so much for doing the website, how you did it. The idea for the website, again, everything simple. It's not going to be overblown. It's not going to be glitzy and glamorous and all of this. On the home page, it has pictures of her and I as bobbleheads. I mean, it's supposed to be light and fun, but also be something that is easy. That's the biggest thing that we want it to be. Shoot, it did it to me again. What is happening here? This is Robert Egan with the $10. Like the whole new setup. What's happening in the garage? That's where all the products are.
Yeah.
I went out and bought 3 huge racks that are out there that are full of product. Be more on there tomorrow because we have an order that got delayed. It's not the manufacturer's fault. It's not anybody's fault. It's the world we live in right now. That's going to be delivered tomorrow, hopefully early in the morning. And once it is, then the racks will be completely full. But that's where we still have the 360 out there. And we're spending a lot more time with them because we're out there a whole lot more now, getting everything organized and everything all set up. And Reno and Mama Cat are still out there too. So
that's why we had to spend so much money on totes.
Yes.
Just to make sure everything stays nice and neat.
You can't put this on the rack. This is another thing. It's on the website. It's a big 12-inch goldfish that you can stick to your tank. If you put this in the garage, it becomes a cat toy. So all of this has to be in a tote, which is not your normal retail warehouse situation, but you got to adapt. You got to do what you got to do. And look, all my cichlid friends, give me a break. Come on now. Seriously? Finally, somebody has made a stuffed Frontosa. Kevin Green, where you at? I know he's watching. He has to be because he's always watching. The Frontosa guy. Look at that. Again, just another thing that's on the website. And you should have shown this one before too. Cory cats. They make Cory cats now.
Oh, that is so cute. I love the little Cory cats.
They are absolutely adorable. So yeah, all of those things that you just saw are on the website also. Lots of fun, great Christmas gifts. I'm getting too infomercial-y now. Love My Wet Pets became a new member again. I know he's been a member.
Oh, yeah.
That's Michael McShane. He has been a member.
He has been a part of KG Tropicals way back when we had the store.
Absolutely. We sent him fish multiple times.
Yep.
On the topic of members, I did not write down the codes for them, but I actually added new emojis, which I think are easy to use if you're watching this on your phone and you're a member, you can use the emojis. But if you're on a desktop, I think you have to type in a code for it or something. But I added this Oscar. I think it's this one and not the angry one. And I added Bubbles. And I added your bobblehead.
Oh, wow.
Those are all emojis that members can use in the chat now, too. So, Michael McShane, since you're back with us, you can use those again. Vern Ellis with the Canadian $2. Can you deliver to Canada? I don't think we had 20 seconds after announcing that we were opening the website that we got asked that question for the first time. And unfortunately, right now, the answer is no. I don't even know how to get the whole process started to do that.
I think right now with everything going on and
it would be even worse.
There's limitations on anything going in and out. Oh my gosh.
There's the emojis. Oh yeah, and I added the Discus too. Nobody's even seen the Discus yet. So yeah, I got to change mine with the bobblehead because I have the white background and yours is just your head, which looks really creepy and really fun. But yeah, there's your new emojis, everybody. An Aquarium Co-op is posting them. Thank you, Cory. So yeah, he knows how to do it because he's smart and he knows about memberships.
I like all the bubbles.
Half the memberships on YouTube are members of Cory, so he knows how to do all this stuff. I just added those this afternoon, so pretty fun. And the Bubbles one particularly is just absolutely amazing.
I love Bubbles.
Philip Bohm again with the $5. Never heard of a lemon Oscar till I saw you almost bought one for your 380 gallon. Had to order one online for my new 4-foot 150. Thanks for the idea. Lemon Oscars are one of the prettiest fish on planet Earth. Now, maybe not for Bob Steenfot, that jerk, but that's a gorgeous fish. And I love mine. This is actually a drawing of mine. The markings and everything, I'm sure it's not exact, but this is my fish. I sent him a picture of my Oscar and he put that on here. I do not regret for 1 second getting this one and the black tiger, but daggone those yellows.
Yeah, you
those
originally
lemons.
wanted the lemons, but you did get the
Severums. Yep.
Yeah.
When we were at that store, Lucky Aquatics, which unfortunately, if you watched that video and you went with us on that trip, we were with River Life and we were with King and Queen Cichlids. That store unfortunately has shut down, which is tragic.
I know, it was such a nice store.
It really was. And it was a
really
monster
liked it.
fish specialized store. I don't think they had any.
It was one of the nicest stores I've ever walked into.
And I've never seen so many big tanks in a store.
Yeah.
I mean, like 1,000-gallon tanks. Ridiculous. It was a wonderful experience going up there. But yeah, they've shut down. And when we were up there, the lemon Oscars that they had were like micro Oscars.
They would have been food for the arowanas.
Yeah, there's no way they would have made it. So, we couldn't bring those home with us, and it's unfortunate, but, we will, I love the ones we got. So, but when you were at House of Tropicals, I've shown the footage. I've used it as B-roll many, many times of the lemon Oscars that you got footage of at House of Tropicals. They were like 3 inches and they were spectacular.
I think that was before we had even had everything.
It was
set
way
up.
before, yeah, because I'd have been like, what's wrong with you? Get them now.
Right.
I'm not holding up a fist. I'm holding up a phone. So, so yeah, I love lemon Oscars, and maybe someday I'll
yours
have a...
now, they've gotten so big. These Oscars are so big that I go to one end of the fish tank and I'll take some, not like an entire handful, but a nice amount of the big fella, the extreme big fella, and I'll throw it in there so the Oscars and the Severums will get it. And then I run out to the other end real quick and I throw the krill in for the arowanas.
Freeze-dried krill, not the
yeah,
krill flakes.
Freeze-dried krill. Did I say that? Yeah, freeze-dried krill. And that way the arowanas will get get some food. Because if I just throw that in there, if I just throw the freeze-dried krill in there, then the Oscars go nuts and they eat it all. They're such pigs.
They're gluttons, and it's, to me, one of the funnest things about Oscars, because they will eat so much that the food will be coming out of their mouth,
Right.
and they'll just sit there like, oh, like you after you eat a big bowl of chili. Not you, but anybody. You know, you're like, oh, I'm so miserable, but that was so delicious.
Only if anyone else eats chili but me.
No, I'm saying,
So
I wasn't trying to make fun of you. I was saying the average person eats a bowl of chili and they're like, oh boy, I regret it now, but it was so good going in. That's what the Oscars do. And so you have to feed them that way, because if you don't, the arowanas aren't going to eat. So, okay. Robert Egan says Lisa looks good. She sure does.
Thank you, Robert.
I mean, that shirt just
So
works
sweet.
on her. It's a beautiful thing. Delana Silva, I can't help, I'm small. Yeah. You know, it's just one of those things. We thought there was going to be a lot of people ordering that shirt in small.
We honestly didn't think there was going to be a lot of women that wanted the Oscars as much. And then we thought, well, there's not going to be as many men that want bubbles as much. You know, like, so we were trying to balance it out to have a good start, you know.
But we know better now. And, you know, we're not buying them in numbers that... like, we have to be selective. We're not buying 1,000 shirts at a time. I wish we were. But so we have to be selective. It's like, okay, let's get this many of this and this many of this. And there's no way we did it right. I mean, there's no way. We're going to run out of some. I guarantee you we're going to be putting in another order on Monday, especially after seeing all of these orders coming in. It's almost a no-brainer that we're going to be doing that, and smalls will be on there. But there's no way of knowing when you're just opening up. And you have no way of knowing what people are going to buy. Are people going to completely reject this one because of what it says on the back? I don't know.
And I'm sure after a while it's going to slow down, because only so many people are going to want shirts of Oscars and bubbles, you know.
But we do have the next two planned already, and they are going to be fun. It's going to be something that the bubbles, I think we're always going to have available, because that one is,
And for kids, we're going to start getting smaller sizes for children, because...
Yep. That one's always going to be available. This one, you know, if it sells really, really well, maybe we'll do another run of them. But if it doesn't, if it just sells normally, then we'll probably get the second one done, which is similar to this one. If you watch 10 Things, it's something that is in a lot of 10 Things episodes. Something that's not me. It's not her. It's somebody that I put into the videos, steal that copyrighted material and put it into videos, a particular saying that is going to be on the back of this other shirt. So stay tuned for that. It was her idea.
I actually came up with the next two, and they're pretty good.
They are very good. They're going to be a lot of fun. Okay, let's do another refresh here of the orders. Janice Lundberg was the last one that we... Oh, Bob Kaler placed an order with us. The guy is too generous. June Hampton, Marissa Harbaugh. I hope I'm saying that right. It looks like Harbaugh, because I think that's the same way the coach for the Ravens spells it. Daniel Durham, Bethany Gladding, Nicole Crandall, Stephen Phillips, Jason Livingston, Deborah Richmond, and Alfredo Villarreal.
Oh, that's pretty.
This is getting out of control. Again, y'all make us feel so special. So I want to talk about something else that's sitting right here next to me that I'm so excited about.
What? Oh.
Now, I know this is going to sound kind of weird. And the fact that he might still be watching is going to make it even weirder. But there is no... what I am trying to do here, what we are trying to do here is not, we're not trying to compete with Aquarium Co-op. Okay. We're not dumb. I mean, he is a titan at this point, and he's earned it, and he busts his butt, and he's earned every single dollar that company has made. we're not silly enough to even entertain the idea of competing. Again, what I said before, I'm not trying to take over the world. We're just trying to help new fish keepers maybe make some extra cash that will supplement my other job, so I don't have to do that anymore. So one of the things that I like to do is pick things that is not on that website. Not so that you come and buy from me and not him. We believe in all of the products that he has on that website. But here's the thing. Sponge filters are huge in this hobby. So many people have them. We've got, I think, 13 or 14 aquarium co-op sponge filters in this fish room right now. Yep. We love them. They are very good. Sponge filters are awesome. We all know that. So you're never going to hear me say anything negative about sponge filters, their efficiency level, their use, their everything about them. I love them. We've got all of your beta tanks have aquarium co-op sponge filters in them. But the reality is some people think they're ugly and they have no interest in having sponge filters. Obviously that's not us, but there are some people that feel that way. And we see it all the time in videos where we recommend sponge filters. People will say, sponge filters, I'm sure they're great, but they just look ugly. Some people are going to be that way. So what I wanted to find was something that is a good alternative to sponge filters. And it took me some time. It took me some digging. It took me reaching out to my friend Jay Wilson, who works for Seachem now, in case you're wondering, in case you didn't know. I reached out to him because I saw a product months ago that Jimmy Gimbal reviewed on his site, on his YouTube channel. And I said, I like that. I need one of those. So I ordered some of those. I ordered 3 of them. They are the Shark ADV internal canister filters from Seachem. They're right here. Do you remember last week I talked about there is something in this shot right here that is actually going to be carried on the website, but I'm not going to tell you yet. Well, it's right there. I don't recall seeing anybody say it on in the comment section or anything like that.
Me either.
But it's been there for quite some time. Look back and you'll see it in there. It's been in there for a while. We've been using these. We've got 2 of them that are in use right now. And as a matter of fact, let's see, you might be able to see one right there in the corner of the 240 too. So we've been testing these things out and I absolutely love them. And I believe these are the perfect alternative if you are not a fan of sponge filters. I love sponge filters, but if you don't, this is a great alternative to it. I'm not going to do a whole sales pitch on this right now. There's going to be a video coming on this, but this is something we've already had a couple of them get ordered tonight. This is something that's on the website right now. It's available in 3 different sizes. Again, it's easy. And that's what we're trying to accomplish. We're trying to help new fish keepers. If somebody's struggling to keep their aquarium straight, they want to upgrade their filtration, we're going to tell them, hey, try this. If you like sponge filters, do that because they're awesome. But if you're not into sponge filters, try this because it's easy. You put it in the tank. It's got a bracket that it hangs from, which I don't have out at the moment. It hangs on the tank. Put it in the back. Both of ours are mounted in the front, but that's just because we were testing them. Put it in the back, directional water flow, adjustable water flow. Sponge filters don't have that. And this is one of the best things about this. This is held on with magnets, which is so nice because one of the complaints, it's actually even a complaint that I have about sponge filters. Sponge filters are super easy to maintain, but you cannot do it without getting the aquarium all cloudy. You know that. So when you reach in there, you can't grab that sponge filter without squeezing it even a little bit. And when you do that in the tank, you get that big plume of dirt. The good thing with this, you reach in there, the sponge is in here. You reach in here, you unhook it, take it out of the tank, and you don't have to worry about that. So that's one of the features that I absolutely loved about this thing. And with the larger one, you can actually add more of these, put your biomedia in there, if you want to put carbon in there, all kinds of different things. This is a versatile thing. It's everything a sponge filter has and everything you wish a sponge filter had. That's what this is. And so I am a big fan of these so much, in fact, that I decided to stock up on them and put them in the website. So they're right there now.
I like the little ones too. because they're
Oh,
cute.
you mean this one?
It's so cute and little.
This is like an even smaller version. This is the Seachem Micron, which is also on the website. This is for like a very small nano tank, 5 gallons and under. Very, very cool. Again, I don't want to go into a whole sales pitch on these, but super easy to maintain, easy to install, maintain them. Same thing as there's nothing broken. That's actually the carbon that's in this cartridge. So it's not broken. Disconnect this, do your maintenance, put it all back together. Super easy. Again, that's the whole point to everything that we're doing. Easy. It might not be the cheapest, but easy. That's what we want. Because if we are going to keep people fish keeping, we need to keep things easy for them. So I'm really excited about both of those products. There will be videos coming out about those. There's going to be a lot of videos coming out. These are going to be Tuesday videos that will be about products that we are carrying on the website. And the reason why, the example would be the sharks. I want to be able to embed on the product page a video about that product. When somebody goes and they sees it, they're like, I've never seen that. It looks like a stormtrooper. What is that thing? And they can watch that video and see exactly what all is involved in that, and have an explanation as to why that is what I chose to put on the website. So yeah, more expensive than sponge filters, sure. But because of everything that it has, I believe if you're not a fan of sponge filters, I think it's an amazing alternative. Both of these are. So there you go. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, we're not saying if you already have sponge filters that you should go throw them out and use this instead. We're just giving an alternative if you don't like sponge filters.
People that have messaged me in the past and said, I don't like sponge filters. What should I use instead? I've always recommended, well, just get a hang on the back filter. If you don't like sponge filters, go with the hang on the back. And now I'm going to say this. So it's because I believe in it. It works for me. I love the product. That's why we're going to have it on there. So, and again, hopefully we don't run out too fast, because the manufacturers or the distributors only had so many of them. Let's see, where am I at? Wait a second. I think somebody just played a little trick on me, because I think I saw another name on here twice, but no, I didn't. Was it Kenneth Rouser was the last one that I said? I'm not sure if it is. I'm saying your name again. Brian O'Neill, Noah Trim, Raymond Machado.
Brian O'Neill is lefty.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, you're Brian from now on. And Grumpy Mike's Fish just came in with a order. So how cool is this? And it's cool that he put his name, Grumpy Mike's Fish, on the order too. That's awesome.
That's cool.
As far as things go on the website, the other thing to mention, not the entire Extreme line, but quite a few different foods from Extreme are on there. A whole bunch of it has already flown out the door. Well, not out the door, but out of the inventory. And then also Fritz, we're going to be carrying the products from Fritz that we use.
Yeah.
That's going to be on there. So I am a huge fan of Fritz, not only because their products work, but because they're one of those companies that gets it. I could do a whole live stream and get myself blacklisted from a lot of different manufacturers, but I'm not going to do it. Fritz is one of those companies that gets it. They get us. Extreme is another one. They get all of us. And I'm not just saying John and Lisa. I'm saying the social media world of fish keeping, they get us. And I love that. And, I pray for a day that all of the manufacturers get it, but they don't all get it yet. But Fritz and Extreme definitely do. And good on them, because they make a great product. And the other thing, spoiler alert, folks, a lot of the products that you love very, very much are manufactured by Fritz. They just don't have the Fritz label on it. So yeah, there's that too. But so Fritz is going to be on there. It's on there right now. Extreme, and the things that we have talked about here tonight, of course, the shirts, the plushies, all of that stuff is all on there. And there will be constant content added to it to, again, help out the new fish keepers. That's the whole goal behind it all. So Fish Room Fever with the poop emoji, 99-cent poop emoji. He's got to do that every single week. I think he doesn't feel like his week is complete unless he does that. Christopher, my eyes are starting to get blurry. What are you smiling at?
Oh, I was just listening to you.
Oh. Christopher Tollefson with the $5. Congratulations on the website. Just picked up a 150 dirt cheap. It's bigger than all my other 6 tanks combined. Yeah, that escalated quickly. Thoughts? Yeah, I mean, hey, welcome to the world of fish keeping, because we all do it. Wait till you're putting 360 gallons in your garage, or Corey's got an 800 gallon in his garage. Everybody's got look how many tanks Joey has, big monster tanks. So yeah, it happens to the best of us. It's inevitable. It's as inevitable as Thanos in Endgame. Marty Vorstek with the $5, and he just took the message away. He was like, it wasn't important. Just giving you the money is what was important. Brian O'Neill with the $5. Hey, y'all, grats on the website. I'll place an order when I'm back to work. You should be working, not ordering.
But he's in school.
I'll be lurking tonight. Got to work on some grad school papers that are due soon. Yeah, get those done, Brian. Get them done, Brian. Is he going to be mad at me? Does he want to keep that private? I mean,
we only call our friends by their first name.
There you go. He could walk in this room right now. I wouldn't know it was him, but still, well, all he'd have to do is say his name and I would know. Carlos, the fish nerd, the new dad with the $5. Thanks for the distraction. Currently moving houses with all 17 tanks of fish and need the dose of sanity.
Baby. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, wow. That's, I'm sure that's tough. But hey, maybe the new house is going to have more room for more tanks.
Right?
So there's that.
17 could turn into 30.
Or more kids.
More, or tanks.
His wife is like, how dare you, John? Brian also became a member again tonight. I know he's been a member in the past. So, yeah, Brian's just spoiling us. And speaking of spoiling us, Kaler's Aquatics got some Bubbles shirts. Thanks, John and Lisa. Thank you, Bob. I mean,
you're so awesome.
What we did to deserve you, I have no idea. Katie's almost living the dream with the $5. Gotta go, guys. Congratulations on the website. Lisa and John, super excited for y'all. That was at 9:43. She gone by now. Aww. Sorry about that, but thank you very much for that. Elizabeth Hughes with the Canadian $6.99. My 65-gallon leaked, so I upgraded to an 80-gallon. Need some encouraging words as start over. Well, hopefully the leak did not cause any damage, because if it did, then you're probably really stressed out. Hopefully the 65-gallon that leaked, you found it early enough. You took care of the problem. You don't need words of encouragement. The encouragement is you got a bigger tank, and that's a beautiful thing. So this is something to actually celebrate. You've got 15 more gallons in there. So much more room for activities, right? That's all it is. Because Brendan and Dale now have so much more room that they can do activities in. So look at it as a bonus. Robert Egan with the $10. Ask Ohio Fish Rescue to move your 360. They can do it. Rich is a good dude. I spent a lot of time with him in Chicago. I don't think he's going to come here from Ohio, though, just to move my tank. He's a little busy. I don't think he's going to do that. But I'd love to have those guys here, and they'd look at our tanks and they'd be like, you call those puny things tanks? We got to get up there, though. I definitely want to see that place with my own eyes, and I want to see that pool/pond. I want to see those, not on camera. I want to see them with my own eyes. Janice Lundberg is spoiling us tonight. I'm sorry for the inconvenience for placing 2 orders. I forgot to add an item. No, we are certainly not inconvenienced, but you got overcharged. So we're going to make sure we take care of that. Absolutely no need for an apology from you whatsoever. Tiff and I with the $5. Hello, guys. Joining in late, but happy to see you. We are super happy to see you. It's a crazy night. Very chaotic. My throat is a wreck right now. We still got another half hour to go. I did reach out to Rack, River Life. He goes on after us. I reached out to him and I said, hey, I don't know what's going to happen tonight. We may end up going over. And he was like, hey, you do you. Do whatever you got to do. If you got to go over, that's fine. Marty Borst with the $10. Nice shirts. Lisa, what percentage of water change do you do? Whenever I do more than 25% change, their slime coating comes off.
Oh, wow. I mean, I only do about 25 to 30%.
And she put up another $5 to clarify that it's a Discus tank.
Yeah, it's Marty. And it's not a she, it's he.
I don't know why I said she. I don't know why I said she. That was really dumb. I'm sorry. I just wasn't thinking.
Yeah, anyway, so Discus though, you know what? Sometimes I do a little bit more. Sometimes I do 50%. I was doing big water changes and then I stopped after the whole major water issue happened and I lost my, what do you call them? Harlequin. No, not Harlequins. My rummy nose. Ugh, because of the chlorine that was in the water. Same water that my Discus was in. Kind of freaked me out, so I stopped doing like the really big water changes. So I just do smaller water changes more often on my Discus tank. But I would say 25 to 30% is good enough. But I mean, I'm not sure what you're using to put in there after water changes or during your water change, but yeah, you might want to definitely make sure you're using the right dose. You don't want to use under because you don't want the if there is like chlorine or whatever in there, you don't want it to eat up the slime coat. So
yeah, and sorry for saying she. I don't know what I was thinking there. I'm an idiot. It's been a long day. Lefty wants to make sure I say Lefty and not the other name, or else he's going to unsub. So sorry about that,
Lefty.
Jonathan Hatfield became a member and ordered, and just spoiling us tonight. And I cannot hear that name without thinking Hatfields and McCoys. I guarantee you, Jonathan has heard that a time or two. Hey, where's the McCoys? Chubbs McGee with the $5 towards John's next bottle of juice. Yeah, thank you. I used to make my own, and that I haven't been able to do it for a long time because
really?
I haven't.
I don't even pay attention to you with that anymore.
I've been buying it because I haven't been able to make a juice that makes me happy. So thank you, because that's very much needed. I have to buy all of my juice now. It's ridiculous. David LL, is it harmful to do 50% water change often? I do so every 4 days, and I'll like to know if it would be harmful over time. 75 and 60 gallons.
I don't think it's bad to do.
No.
I mean, if you know your water is good, but just always make sure your water is good. I found out the hard way that they treated our water, but not everyone has the exact same experience as me, but
that's the first time that's ever happened to us too.
Yeah, smell it. If it smells like a pool, you might want to
if you can smell the chlorine when you turn the faucet on, it's a problem. But the thing is, we didn't smell that when you did that water change, so that was a complete surprise to us. But what I would say is it's not harmful, but is it necessary? That's what I would say. If you've got an overstocked tank full of fry or something like that, and you're trying to grow them up, do your 50% water changes a couple times a week. Sure, that's going to help out, but that's what we did in our fry tanks. But if you just have a tank with, like the tank behind Marie there with the Danios and the Angels, we don't do 50% twice a week.
I mean,
because it's not necessary.
But you can still water change twice a week, just not as much. Make sure you do enough to siphon the gravel and get all the waste and stuff, just excess food stuff, dirt, not dirt, but you know what I mean, the nasty stuff that's in there. It might not take 50%. It might only take 25% twice a week. So,
but I will say this, David LL, I've never ever heard anybody, I'm not saying nobody has, but I haven't heard anybody say, yeah, my fish died because I was doing too many water changes. Now, you do, let me Let me clarify that a little bit, because if you're doing too much in the way of cleaning everything out and basically ripping away all of the bacteria out of the tank, and you're starting over the cycle every single time you do a water change, that's different. But somebody who is an experienced fish keeper, who knows what they're doing maintenance on their tank routinely. I've never heard somebody say, yeah, we just did too many water changes and the fish died, unless there's a problem with the water like we had. So it's not usually something that is going to be an issue. Gilbert Sanchez, any pro tips? We are not pros for someone starting a new Discus tank in 6 months. Maybe something people don't usually think of.
6 months is plenty of time to get what you need accomplished done. When I restarted my Discus tank last year, I made sure that I had the 125 running for a very long time. We took a canister filter, FX4, and we stuck it on the bottom of the, you know what I mean. Help me out here. We connected it to the 125. That's what I'm trying to say. But it had been on a pre-existing tank. So we helped to cycle the tank with that. I had that running for probably 6 to 8 weeks. I wanted to make sure that tank was super cycled. I took media from other tanks and squeezed it in there. And I just let that thing run for as long as I could and just made sure that tank was cycled really well before I stuck the Discus in there. And also, I didn't go overboard with decorating it, because I wanted to make sure when I did put the Discus in there, I was keeping the tank clean and not having to go around and clean plants that may have died off or too much waste that could get caught underneath a decoration or just something like that. So I was super careful with how I decorated my Discus tank, because I've always wanted my Discus to be the focal point of the tank anyways. And right now the 125 is down here, and it's been down here for probably almost 6 weeks, and I still haven't put the Discus in there yet because they're in the 75 gallon, because I wanted to make sure that 125 was back up to my standards before I put them back in there. So I would just make sure that you get that tank fully cycled and perfect before you put them in there. That's my opinion.
I think it's a good opinion. I missed Ashley Smith became a new member. Welcome to the team, Ashley Smith. Sorry to have missed you there. Okay. And then she also super chatted. Need a Bubbles plushie and placed order for a plushie. Now my girls want one too. Oh. Yeah, I actually talked with the people who did our shirts. They do a lot of promotional stuff and all of this stuff here in King George, the local company. And I was talking to them about other things that we could get Bubbles on. Things like perhaps a Christmas ornament. A lot of people ask about stickers and stuff like that. That's always a possibility. That's Bob. Bob is an idiot. So.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Well, did you see that?
Shut up, Bob.
Yeah, I'm going to let you read your first super chat for the night.
No.
Let me refresh this here again. Oh, jeez. What is happening here? April Meadows, Eric Perrette, I'm not sure. Jack Turner, Jacob, I'm going to say Richardson, and Jessica Taylor. Thank you all for the orders. Awesome. Are we going to have any inventory left? We might run out of everything tonight, that would be a really good problem to have, but it would be a problem because
just open the website up on Thursday nights after we replenish everything. That's all that needs to happen. But yeah, Christmas ornaments, beanies. Something when I pitched you the idea of a beanie, you were like, I don't know about that. But it's because you don't wear beanies. But beanies are a thing. A lot of people love them. So. But how many people are going to wear a beanie with a fish on it?
I mean,
I guess some people would.
I don't know. I mean, that daggone drawing. Listen, I could not be happier with that drawing. I mean, it's so adorable to me. I love the way he did the mouth. I love I want to put it on everything. I want to put it on everything. That's why I've even got it on some of our product pages, like a little picture of Bubbles next to the product. I mean, I had fun with that, but I am in love with that. I'll be wearing a Bubbles shirt next week, by the way. But yeah, we could put that on everything and I'll be happy. Whether people will buy it or not, I don't know.
Starting to think you might need to help me feed Bubbles.
I wouldn't have a problem feeding Bubbles. That's not a problem at all. Let me see. I don't think I need to refresh here yet. Oh, man, in the last 2 minutes, we haven't gotten any more orders. Geez, what's this world coming to? Whips World with the $5 just because you're so pretty, John.
Aww.
But also because the pole maker gave us betas, goldfish, and other, but no guppy.
You know what? That's so funny.
Guppies should have been on there.
I know, but I was trying to just keep it short and simple. But yeah, I totally should have put guppies on there because, yeah.
Yep.
That was pretty dumb on my part. But you know what? A lot of people commented guppies, so.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people clicked other, and then they put in the comments others. What is how many?
I think goldfish is still number 1. I could be wrong, but I think. And I think that has a lot to do with people winning them at fairs and starting off that way.
I'm going to look it up here real quick, see what the numbers are on that. Let's see. I haven't checked it. I've just been so overwhelmed with everything else going on. 10,000 votes.
Wow.
Jeez. 30. So what Whips World was bringing up there was the poll that Lisa put out yesterday that reads, there are 2 fish that come to mind when I think of the first fish someone owned, whether they are purchased, I read that wrong. Whether they were purchased, won, or given as a gift, I can't list every fish. So most will fall under the other category. What's your first fish? And she has listed beta fish, goldfish, and other. I agree with what you said in there. I thought other would be a lot more. But the results after 10,000 votes, 38% beta. You might say beta. Give me a break. 40% goldfish.
Yeah, goldfish.
And 22% other. And I bet you about 18 of that 22% is guppies.
Guppies, it was. And I can't believe. See, I just felt like if I went betas, goldfish, guppies, then there's going to be the people that are like, well, why didn't you put tetra? Why didn't you put rasboras? Why didn't you put, there were a lot of Oscars too. I saw people put Oscars.
The thing is, guppies, there are so many different types of guppies, all the different colors and all the different, the Moscow and this and that and this. But all guppies are pretty much the same fish, just different colors.
Yeah.
Whereas with tetras, you've got so many different types of tetras. Some are long and skinny, some are tall and fat. So tetra is a little bit too broad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, you definitely should have put guppies on there. But I don't blame you for not putting tetras on there. But maybe platies would have been a good one on there too.
I saw mollies, platies, but they give you 6 rows, and I was like, just trying to keep it simple this time. And
well, it surprises me that there is not more that voted other. That really does surprise me a lot. But it just goes to show you, we actually said it for a long time, and 10,000 people just proved it to us that betas and goldfish, they are the number one. Those 2 are the top first fish for people. So brilliant on your part, by the way. I don't know where you're coming up with these ideas. I don't know who you're stealing them from, but you're getting some good ideas for these polls.
Think of things, write it down.
Jacob Richardson with the $5 got my first order in. Here's a tip for the awesome shopping. How about that? Thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
Gilbert Sanchez with the $5. Thanks. Knowing me, I would have definitely over decorated. I spend more on plants and wood than anything else. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with a very ornately decorated tank. They're beautiful. They're gorgeous. I think. Go ahead.
I didn't see who it was from. Is this the one asking about Discus? Starting
It
a
was from
discus
Gilbert
tank?
Sanchez.
Oh, never mind. I can't remember.
I am a less is more person. I've always been that way when it comes to aquarium decorating. I mean, you see my tank back here. I can't see myself, so I can't see if I'm actually, yeah, one piece of driftwood. That's all. And you see the tank next to Marie. That's my other tank. Just some rocks across the bottom.
And my discus tank is super simple, but my beta sorority is, I'm not going to say it's going to look heavily planted soon, not yet. I always go through a melting phase in the very beginning. It's just what happens, and it's not the plant's fault. It's not where they come from. It's just I go through it, and I think a lot of people actually go through it, but I definitely go through the melting phase, and like I can see everything starting to like come back beautifully now, and it's like I'm so scared to like cut off this one leaf that has a little brown on it because I'm like, but the whole leaf will be gone. But it still looks nice. It's just I go through a little bit of a melting phase, and I don't like to really show my tank until it's exactly the way I want it. So
The very densely decorated tanks, the tanks that George Farmer does, the tanks that Aqua Pros does, they are pieces of art. They are breathtaking. They are gorgeous. I would not want to be the ones taking care of those tanks, though. That's the only thing.
And that's the thing. When I first scaped my beta sorority a couple weeks ago, it looked gorgeous. You know, it was like, it's like how they do theirs in the beginning because it's a piece of art. Well, sometimes if you don't dust your art or whatever, it doesn't look as good as when you first did it. I don't know why I said that, but it's not gonna stay like that forever. There's maintenance that comes with it. So
well, there's maintenance, there's die off, there's algae, there's everything. It's you have to be extraordinarily dedicated to something like that. And if you have the ability to, good for you, but that's too much for me.
One thing I can say about a planet tank and keeping a planet tank is that last year when I started my beta sorority and I planted it, I scaped it and I did all that, and it looked good for quite a while. And then I started getting a few things here and there that I wasn't so sure how to take care of, or I wasn't as good at taking care of it as I should have been. And then when Corey came here, he gave me some advice, and one of the things he said was you need a bunch of workers, you need the snails, and you need the Amano shrimp. And he was so right. I went and I bought a ton of them, and they worked. And also adding another filter to have a little bit more water flow and stuff going, and it helped out so much. So thank you, Corey, because now I know what to do with my tank.
Lesson learned, always listen to Corey. That's just especially if you can get his actual eyeballs on the tank.
Oh, yeah.
Makes a world of a difference. David LL, Oscar's in a 75-gallon with goldfish, 6-inch plus. Could it work even if I raised them young? I'm going to say don't. I'm just going to say don't. And I'm not even going to get into all of the reasons why. I mean, Oscar's goldfish. Could it work? Sure, it could, but I wouldn't do it.
Different water.
Different water. The temperature is going to be way different. Yes, goldfish can tolerate a lot, and so can Oscars, but just don't do that. It's not the same reason that you would want to keep guppies and tetras out of an Oscar tank, but there's a lot of other reasons, and it probably just won't work out all that well. So just get two and have your Oscar tank and your goldfish tank, and then everybody will be happy. It's a beautiful thing. We're coming down to the wire here. And Rack, if you're watching this, be ready, because we're going to finish on time, which I'm actually surprised. I thought we were definitely going to go over, but I'm running out of steam. These people have worn me out tonight. I feel like I'm riding on a cloud right now, while at the same time being just so mentally overwhelmed.
I just got cold chill.
Eric, I do not want to say your name wrong. I don't even want to say it wrong because I'll feel bad. Eric, welcome to the team. Hopefully we can communicate at some point and you can help me out with saying your name right so I don't disrespect you. It really bothers me really bad to say people's names wrong. Lacey Dragon, that's an easy one to say. The website needs more goldfish plushie varieties. I need Ranchu, Oranda, and Telescope. Can't wait to get what I already ordered. Thank you for the order. If I haven't said your name yet, I will be shortly. This goldfish here is the only one that they have, as far as the goldfish have. This one is so cute. I would have gotten others if they had them, but this was the first one that they have.
That's what we have. So it's perfect.
Yeah, I mean, it matches ours perfectly. And I'll probably put one of them on that tank. But yeah, they don't have a whole lot of goldfish yet. When they first approached me, now listen, folks, I don't care what anybody says. The first place you saw these plecos was on this channel right here, back in like 2014. All they had was like 4 plecos. And now they've got like 3 or 4 different types of cory cats. They've got the shrimp. They've got betas. They've got the big goldfish, the frontosa. If you're just joining us, yeah, a plush frontosa. You don't have to use the suction cup and stick it to your aquarium. You can cut the suction cup off and you can sleep with it at night. And it's cute.
Throw them all over your bed as like little throw stuffed animals.
Absolutely. Have them peeking out from behind the pillow. Like put them right next to Baby Yoda. It's perfect.
Baby Yoda.
My daughter, 21, has a Baby Yoda that she has on her bed. And she could put that, anyway. Baby Yoda's adorable, and you know it. Everybody watching this, you don't even have to be a fan of Star Wars. You know Baby Yoda is adorable.
Yeah.
So yeah, but Lacey Dragon, when they come out with other goldfish, we will have them. They've been good to us. We're going to be good to them. They introduce new stuff. We're going to carry it. Heath Weitzel, I used an old hang on the back filter to grow Lucky Bamboo and Pothos. Have you all ever tried this? I had to because my fish eat anything in the tank. We have. You've got pothos hanging out of a whole bunch of tanks over there.
But you just need to be careful. Be careful with pothos because if the roots start to die off or whatever, you want to get them out of there so it doesn't start messing up your water. So,
Melissa Jeswaltz with the $5 says, one vote here for red cherry shrimp. Now this would be, I believe, technically a crystal shrimp, isn't it? Isn't it what they would call it? Yeah. So this is a crystal shrimp, but that's close enough. Take a magic marker, color the rest of it red. You're good to go. But
we'll do it for her.
That is really cute. Yeah, we'll do it for you and we'll send it. Just be careful when you handle it because you might get red on your hands. Cajun Aquatics with the $5. Any tips on keeping plants alive? We have used several Anubias and Java ferns, and they all turn brown. Can't wait for our awesome shirts, by the way.
Oh, sweet.
You answer that while I get up to date here on the orders.
Well, I am definitely not a plant expert, but if you've tried the Java fern and the Anubias, and they're turning brown, I'm not an expert. I would say maybe don't use as much light, cut back your light. But then the second thing I would tell you is you should definitely go to Aquarium Co-op and watch one of his videos about plants dying off and turning brown. So there, sorry you wasted $4.99 and didn't get a clear answer, but
hey, we don't know everything. We try to help out as much as we can.
My first thing would be to cut back how much light I use. But
all right, I think we're going to have to wrap this up. We got 2 minutes left. I think I am going to end up repeating some of these names, but I don't know. Are you really, Rack? Is Rack not streaming tonight?
I don't know.
He just texted me and said he's not. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I don't know which ones I've said and which ones I haven't. So I'm going to go all the way back to here. I know I got Grumpy Mike's. Is Grumpy Mike's on here twice? Alexander Eversam, I don't know, Eversman, sorry. Ginger Graves, David Friesen, Marcos Cantu, Kenny Schindler, April Meadows, Eric Peretti, Jack Turner, I'm not done yet. Jack Turner, Jacob Richardson, I think I have said these already, Jessica Taylor,
it's the first time you said
George Hall, Melissa Berry, Maria, oh boy, Zubricki, I'm sorry, and Dan Lusky.
Lusky. There's so many people. I recognize names. Ginger Graves.
Yep, absolutely.
Dan Lusky. Just everybody on there.
Dan is a guy we go back with Dan, that's for sure. Unbelievable, folks. I don't know what more to say. This is an unbelievable thing.
I do want to interrupt real quick. Justin M says, we have been trying to find a mono shrimp and no one around here has any. Got a few mystery snails. Justin M, I got some mono shrimp from Imperial Tropicals and they're doing great. I'm just saying, if you want a mono shrimp, that's where I got mine from.
Yeah, we received 2 orders from Imperial Tropicals last week that we paid for, folks. They were not sent to us for free. You got the Amano shrimp and some harlequins and a bunch of snails.
Cute snails, too. They're so cute.
I got the 4 fish in my tank. The members have seen them. Channel members have seen them, but we haven't put up a video about it yet. But I will be. I did get the footage of all the unboxing and stuff like that. It is an albino Taiwan reef, which you've seen tonight. You just might not have known that it's him. He's in there. We got an OB, which you've probably also seen. A really nice pink OB. It looks a lot like a dragon blood. And then a red empress, which I'm looking at right now, and I can't point to him for you because you won't see him. And then the one that is all the way to the right, which you can barely see on camera because I'm looking at it right now, a fish that I have never seen before. And it blew my mind. I might not have shown it. When I watched the unboxing footage, I was kind of like, man, my reaction was not the greatest in those, but I was completely overwhelmed. It is an OB Borlei, and it is one of the most magnificent fish I've ever seen. Lisa was just pointing to him. He is predominantly yellow and blue.
KG Tropicals colors.
KG Tropicals colors,
so
kind of. He is mesmerizing. He is absolutely gorgeous. Again, there will be a video on that. It's coming, hopefully next Tuesday. I've been a bit overwhelmed. And after tonight, I'm going to be even more overwhelmed. But yeah, there'll be a video coming on that. Usual video on Sundays. And be looking for the videos on Tuesdays to be videos talking about these products that we're going to be doing. They're not going to be commercials. I'm going to try to work it into something else that's interesting. So it's not just an infomercial for a particular product. I'll figure out a way to do a video that is using the product to solve a problem. That's what we're going to kind of go for. So be looking for those. Those will come out on Tuesdays with our normal uploads on Sundays of the 10 Things videos and the Keep Fish Keepers Fish Keeping. A last minute $20 super chat from my guy, Rack Cross. Love the website. Thank you, Rack.
Thank you.
I enjoyed spending 2 hours on the phone with you yesterday. And then African American Cichlid. Been a while. How have you two been? That's either Drew or that's Mr. 3000. That's one of the two of those. Haven't figured that out yet, who that is. Look at me. I'm all shiny because I'm sweating. This has been an overwhelming night, folks. I know I'm going to sleep real good tonight, knowing all the work that I've got to do tomorrow. But that's exciting. For some reason, I don't know why, I enjoy packing boxes.
He does.
I don't like wrapping Christmas presents, but I like packing boxes. I don't know why. And, every single order that goes out tomorrow, folks, that's packed by us. So, there's that. But we're going to be doing that tomorrow. We're going to be busy tomorrow. So this was overwhelming. And I can't tell you how excited I am, grateful I am. Unbelievable. I could just go on and on and on talking about it. You all are amazing. You treat us like a couple of superstars. And I don't know what more to say. I'm going to turn it over to you.
Oh, I was sending a chat. Well, I mean, there's not a whole lot more to say that you haven't already said, but thank you so much for everything. Thank you for everybody who has gone on the website and bought stuff, and the super chats and becoming a member and just being here and chatting in the chat. It's been a lot of fun, and we really, really do appreciate it. So, and we like to just be here and do this every Thursday night. It's a lot of fun. It really is. Whether there's a website involved or not, it's great to be here and to talk with you all, talk with people that are just as passionate about the same things we are. So I just wanted to say thank you, and have a great night. And I hope you like your stuff when it gets shipped to you for the people who bought it.
Last minute, Rack not only put in the $20 super chat, but he also just ordered one of these.
Aw, that's so sweet.
So, yep, that'll be going in a box tomorrow, too. Thank you, Rack. Thank you to everybody. What a special night. I'm probably never going to forget this. So, I am going to cry now, and we will see you. We will see you next week. Thank you so much.
Thank you, mods. Thank you so much.
Yes, I always forget to do
all
that.
of you guys. Thank you very much. Guys and girls, we appreciate you all.
Absolutely. Good night.
Good night.